How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Apocalyptic Optimath, and you are on the Apocalyptic Optimath channel. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing well. Yes, that was hard to say. um. So yeah, man. So yeah, this video is going to be educational, right? It's gonna be educational. There is, I would like to say, revolutionary. I would like to say that this video would be revolutionary, but it's not, unfortunately. And the reason for that is because I'm probably sure most people are there's gonna be a massive eye consciousness eye roll um from this video. But everything I'm going to say is the absolute facts and absolute truth. It's absolute truth and it's absolute fact. So the Illuminati. So this video is about how the Illuminati tricked you into relinquishing your power to them, which is something they do a lot. I wouldn't say they're masters of it, but they're definitely adept in it. Right? We talked about this a little bit earlier when we were talking about going to the movies and using your energy to pay for the movie, because money is nothing at the end of the day. At the end of the day, in hindsight, you're using money to access artifacts, articles, and paraphernalia, or events, or situations even. But in reality, your effort that you put in gave you an object that you can then use to access specific things or specific places, right? So at the end of the day, you're using energy to access those things, right? So this is what some would call alchemy, right? So anyways, we talked about this when we say that you're going to the movies and the movie is a ceremony. A movie theater is a ceremonial place. It's a place of cult. It's a place of commune. And we're not some of us worship the actors, and other ones, like me, worship the character. Because a character, this is a thing I learned from white people that are born white in the white countries. If you think hard enough, you'll understand why I'm saying this. But the word character actually means God. Not God as the Christian God, but it means you're a God. A character is a God. A character is not a character unless he's a character. So let's say you're in a movie, right? And everybody in the movie has a secondary role. Which means they're always in the background. And there's actually one person that you're focused on. That guy is a character. That guy is a God. Because movies are like cartoons. They're not real. Things that happens in movies don't happen in real life. So at the end of the day, you're looking at a creation, right? And a creation that is born out of consciousness or anything along those lines. Imagination or consciousness is a God. Right? Because he's pure magic. He's pure magic. He's not like you. He's not flesh and bone. Right? He can do things that you can't do. So it doesn't matter. Like in the world of magic, in some worlds of magic, I hope the audio is good here. In some worlds of magic, uh, we believe that we can create our own gods, and even in Luciferianism, it is encouraged to create your own entities. Some call them servitors. You know, um, but it's also, you don't necessarily have to pray to Lucifer or Lilith or whatever. You can create your own demon and worship that demon. Because a lot of the Ars Goetia demons are demons that were created. They're not necessarily real demons. Unfortunately, for me and others like me, when we think about Lucifuge, Lucifuge does not like to be called as such, from what I've seen, because I did try to call him, and he basically told me to go fuck myself. Um, but I'm also aware that Lucifuge is a clone demon. Some I would call them clone demons. For lack of better terms. Um, so, but he's very popular. A lot of people use Lucifuge, but Lucifuge is actually a clone demon. He's a demon created. He is not a real, more or less, for lack of better terms, a real demon, right? So, like Asmodeus or Beelzebub or guys like that, that's always been around. Lucifuge, the demons like Lucifuge, the Bune and Boone, and all those guys. Some of those guys, they didn't exist a couple of centuries ago. No offense, no pun intended. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use them or anything in that matter. I'm saying that humans are capable of creating their own gods, and they're kind of like genies, and they can realize all your greatest desires and things of that matter. So back to what we were saying, if you go to the movies, and we all know that a movie is a ceremonial place. It's a theater, right? They called it a theater. That's a place of ceremony, um, where there is a master of ceremony, and you are part of this ritual. And it's always a ritual when you go see a movie, because at the end of the day, the movie is asking you questions and demanding, and your consciousness is demanding an answer, right? And the question and the answer, the result will be what the movie made you feel, how the movie made you feel, what are you thinking about the movie, or everything along those lines. And at the end of the day, if we know that the Illuminati are conducting and constructing all of these rituals, you have to understand that, they are trying to either brainwash you into believing something, or they're asking you to join their clique, their gang, their cult, whatever, right? So in most cases it works, because a lot of people are not that well read and not very conscious. So unfortunately, a lot of people go to the movies, uh gives the movie their energy, and not, at least if they believe in the character, it would be a lot less bad. But these people believe in the actors that they're seeing, so that makes it really bad. And the reason for that is because you're gonna have more people that will enforce the stupidity that they're trying to pertain to people. So, and then that causes what some people would call society. Some people call this brainwashing society, right? This is just how it is. It is what it is, right? So the thing here is, you have to understand, um, we have to go back in time because I feel like we're getting ahead of ourselves. We've gone through our manly man thing, right? Masculine male energy thing, right? We need people need to put some respect on our masculine names, right? But we're kind of straying away from the path a little bit. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you have to remember at the end of the day, a woman, the reason why a woman doesn't need to do anything is because she's giving you everything. Her vagina. Her vagina is everything. It is. It is everything. It's a gift. It's the world. It's creation, right? It's something extremely intimate, right? So this is the reason why chivalry existed, because back then we were more aware of what a woman was, more or less, in some cases. In some cases we were more aware of that notion. Not that I'm saying back then people weren't savages, because yes they were, but at the same time that's the era where chivalry existed. So somewhere down the line there was some savagery, and somebody said this savagery needs to stop, and chivalry was created, and it lasted for thousands of years until today. So the reason why chivalry is a thing is because women are a thing. Women are have power. So anyways, the reason why the vagina is everything is for this particular reason, right? So let's go back to the creation myth, right? Adam and Eve. So this is how I knew. This is one of the reasons why I knew that God wasn't really God. Because that notion of Eve being created out of the rib of Adam is extremely indicative of who this person might be. Because a God would not need your rib to create anything. Like the God of all gods, the most powerful of all gods, the ones that created the universe. If you created life itself, why in the ever living crap would you need one of my ribs to create anything? It doesn't make sense. But it does make sense in a magical way, in a scientific way. It makes sense. So, which means that whoever wrote the Bible one day had access to some arcane knowledge, and he did that trick and then put it in the Bible, acting as if it was God that did that, when the person was actually talking about himself. You see, the thing about the Bible is that if you read between the lines, you can almost tell when the author is actually referring to himself as God and when he's actually trying to pertain to something being a God, right? I'm not saying it's easy, but if you read between the lines, if you read well, you can almost tell when the author is talking about themselves and not, and not this so-called almighty thingamajig. Goggly goop. So, so this God, person, whatever, So this God uses the rib of Adam to create Eve. Now all the other thing that needs to be analyzed, scrutinized, is the notion of taking the rib. So what is a rib? Why the rib? Why not a finger? Why not an eyelash? Why not a strand of hair? Why the rib? Why not his testicles? Why not a toe? Why not a shin? Why not a cartilage? Why not, why the rib? Now, the thing you need to understand is that the rib is also another way of portraying or depicting desire. You see, the rib is also connected to desire. It means sexual desires. That's what the rib means. So we know that ribs are connected to desire. It's connected to the stomach, hunger, yearning, wanting, desire, passion. That's what a rib is. So when the author said that he took a rib out of Adam and created Eve, that means what the author's actually saying is what the author's actually saying is that Eve was created out of Adam's desires. So we're talking about pure magic here, like 100% magic, 100% pure magic. And the author's also saying that you can do that too. That's what the author is saying. Well, of course, you got to read between the lines. But if you understand that Eve was created out of Adam's desires, then you must also understand that the women in your life has to come out of your desire. You see, the thing is, we're looking at women the wrong way. We're blaming women for things when women have nothing to do with it. They have nothing to do with it. You're the one that has to create from your desire. You have to desire something in order to have it. If you do not desire a thing, you're not going to have it. That's just plain old math. That's plain simple math. You must have a desire for a thing in order to make that thing a reality, to make that thing manifest. Now, saying this is a simplistic way of saying it because it's not that easy to do. I never said it was, and I'm not alluding that it is. It might take some time. It might not take some time. But anyway. It depends on the person. It depends on the amount of belief that you have. It depends on the person. Not everybody's capable of practicing magic. Not everybody is supposed to practice magic. Like not everybody is a god. Not everybody can be a god. There's a lot of variables to this story. But in hindsight, once again, the main goal of the author, when the author said this, is to let you know that the desires that you wish for can be manifested, right? By using some kind of spiritual, magical trick. So, but the thing is, they also say in the same breath almost in the same breath. Well, not really, but you know, if you read to the end of the story of creation, it tells you that Eve was cast away and Adam too, but Eve got cast away first because she betrayed God. I think that's bullshit. I don't think that's true. I think that's a load of garbage. I think it's a load of garbage. Because if you manifest a being, right? The being that's supposed, because you can't have wrong manifestations, and that could explain the rest of the story as of God casted away the Eve and stuff like that, because it wasn't the right manifestation, right? But the other side of the story is, if you manifest someone like that from your rib, if you manifest a person from your rib, you have to understand that this person will never leave you. Ever. She is your rib. You understand what that means? Like, basically, like, it doesn't make sense that your bones don't want to be attached to the rest of your bones. It doesn't add up. It just doesn't make any sense. So, if you use this magic trick and you are capable of creating something out of your desire, there is no way in hell that this person is ever going to leave you. So I also don't think that Eve ever left Adam. And if Eve and Adam ever existed, and they are immortal, and they are beyond gods, then they're still together today. I don't think they ever broke up, and they never will. They're inseparable. So you fast forward to the current century, to the current era. You fast forward to the current era, you got a little thing called the Illuminati. Super gay. They're making men fight women. They're implicating same-sex bathrooms. They're creating a narrative, DEI, in video games, and now in government offices. Thanks to Trump, that's not here yet, but after Trump, we might have a very gay Oval Office. We got televised army gay parades. Because having a gay parade on base and on the side is a lot less bad than televising it for the whole world can see, because you got countries like China and Russia that will fucking take any goddamn, that will throw fucking missiles at us on the drop of a dime, because they feel masculine and they feel like they know better. And since they feel like they know better and they feel masculine, they're going to try to launch some motherfucking rockets if they see us act like fruit pops. But that's neither here or there. There is a narrative that is being implemented into society where there's a lot of hate towards women. The rap music is all about hating rap women. Rap music is all about hating women. who runs the music industry? The Illuminati. And that's just the candy pop version of this story, because if you're inside the industry as a woman, you are completely degraded and disrespected, and not in a nice way. You're literally treated as nothing but meat. The guys too, actually, but women get it the worst, kind of. And then there's society, and that's the worst that can happen. That's the worst that is happening. We're talking about rape. We're talking about sexual assault. We're talking about blackmail. We're talking about silencing people from not saying stuff that they should be saying, but they can't because the people around them might kill them and shit, like all kinds of shit, right? So that's not the kiddie pool shit. That's the real shit, right? And those same people are the ones trying to teach you things. So the Illuminati has this agenda because they're extremely gay. The Illuminati is gay to a point where they want everybody on the planet to be gay also. That's how gay the Illuminati is. They are not fucking joking about their gayness. And if you think they're joking about their gayness, well, buddy, you're gonna have a rude fucking awakening once you fucking realize that they are not fucking joking about being gay, bro. At all. That's the fucking plan, if you hadn't fucking noticed. When Alex Jones was saying they're making the frogs gay, that shit is fucking true. They are dumping chemicals on goddamn fucking creatures in the fucking backyards of wherever the fuck. It's facts. It is facts. It's scientifically proven that their hormones are fucking changing because of some fucking chemical that they keep pumping into the fucking fields. That shit is facts. Look it up. There's multiple articles about it. It's not a joke. They really are trying to make frogs gay, bro. It's insane. It's insane. And it's not just the frogs. If they're doing not the frogs, it's because they have a plan on doing it to you. So right now, they're testing out gay chemicals. And once the gay chemical is 100%, is 100%, they're going to dump that gay chemical on you. And then you're going to be like a gay, you're going to be like possessed by gayness. Then you're going to have to fight the gayness out of you. You're going to have to go to church. You're gonna have to go to church and fight the gayness out of you or some shit like that. I don't know. Or try to find some kind of anti-gay chemical cure, which is fucked up. It's kind of funny. Yes, I am internally laughing. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's a little bit it's a little bit stupid. It is fucking stupid. It's pretty fucking stupid. But that's what the Illuminati is. Fucking stupid. So anyways, the Illuminati has always been trying to destroy the idea of women, right? Because at the end of the day, magic is about belief. The more magic you do and the more result you get, the more you believe, the more powerful you become. It's simple. So imagine if you were a neophyte magician sitting there doing little magic tricks and it's working and you're seeing some kind of value, so you keep on going and whatnot, and then one day you graduate into creation mode, and now the spirits are telling you create your own desires. You can do it. You know? And then wham, you create a woman. Do you think if you could create life, do you really think, which you can, but do you really think if you could create life that you would give your life to a bunch of low lives like the Illuminati? Absolutely fucking not. Because you can create life. So why in the ever-living fuck would I fucking care about a stupid fucking moronic fucking ass group like the fucking Illuminati? I'm basically God. Why in the shit would I follow anyone? That doesn't make any sense. Unless you're a god, I'm not following you. Unless you're like me and you can create shit like I do, I'm not going anywhere with any of you motherfuckers. Why would I ever fucking do that? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. So anyways, back to what we were saying. The Illuminati has been working consistently for many decades, many years, centuries even, at destroying the idea, the Jews, the Jesuit Jews, right? Whatever the fuck their problem is. Because I don't know why Jews are insanely evil. You know, the most evil people on the planet that have ever existed in history. Like, the Jews make Genghis Khan look like a choir boy. Like, it's just evil. Like, for no reason. Like, there's not even a good reason for their evil. They're just born evil. Like, Jews, when people ask if people are born evil, they're talking about Jews. They are, bro. They're talking about Jews. Jews are the only existing human race that exists that are born 100% pure hatred and evil, man. Like, they're insanely racist. They're they're more racist. Like, you think white people was pretty racist, man. I ain't gonna lie. White people was pretty racist during the fucking, you know, civil rights era. That's 100% facts. But fucking Jews, man, Jews are just as bad. They will do a lot worse. At least a white person will kill you. A Jew is going to torture you to death, bro. Like, Jews are insanely evil. So anyways, back to what we were saying. You have to understand, when those Jews created that content, right? You know, they have successfully worked for many decades, centuries, millennia even, into removing, because they've been at this since 3,000 years ago when they wrote the Bible. Before they wrote the Bible, they was already working on making people believe that they don't want to be with a woman. This has been going on for millennia, and damn near successful for millennia. Almost. But there's always a little bit of resistance. There's always going to be a little bit of resistance. And they're aware of that, because they operate at a higher level of management than most people operate at. So they understand these little nuances, you know. We have the Matrix. Everything in the Matrix is what happened to us. Everything that happened in the Matrix, the movie The Matrix, is what happened to us. We are being manipulated by some kind of architect, and this architect is aware of all the fucking variables, and he has calculated all the fucking possible solutions and possibilities and, you know, probabilities, and created what we call the society and the government that we have today. They are aware of every fucking piece of emotion that you could possibly feel. If you think that they don't know how you're going to act, yes, they do. That's how they manage to do all this shit for this long. This is by having knowledge. It's because they're smarter than some people. They're smarter than a lot of people because they have access to forbidden knowledge. They're not smarter than me because I also have access to forbidden knowledge too. So, you know, and I'm not the only one. That's why some people are targeted. That's why you have things like targeted individuals and chosen ones, and you get labeled as one of those things and stuff like that, and you get put in the corner and nobody fucking listens to you or cares about what the fuck you're saying, and they put you in the corner and shit like that. That's the reason fucking why, because they don't want other people to realize that there are humans walking on this earth that are as powerful as they, probably even more powerful than they are, because those people are not fucking evil, right? And when you're not fucking evil, then you're more powerful than evil. End of story. Point blank range. That's just how it is. It always has been like that. It's always going to be like that. That's just end of story. There's no arguing that. It's just how it is. That's just reality. That's just life. Life is just like that. But the thing is, and the Jews are also aware of that too. So the Jews, or whomever, it might be white people, it might be black people, it might be a lot of people, it might be all the people together, which it is all the people together. It's not just the Jews. It's not just the Jews. The Jews have the knowledge, and everybody else facilitates whatever the Jews say. So good will always prevail. We already know that. So you're being targeted, not just because you have forbidden knowledge, but also because if you were evil and you had forbidden knowledge, then you'd be Illuminati, right? So there would be no reason to target you, right? So they know you're a good person, and they know that you have a potential inside of you which you might not be aware of, that is potentially stronger than whatever they have and whatever they can create. And then you have people like me giving you gnosis that you're not supposed to know for free on YouTube, that is making things 1000% of shit worse for them. But that's their fucking problem, because for some reason they don't want to kill me. So they're going to have to deal with the notion that eventually, with all the shit that I'm saying, that's going to rubber band back into your motherfucking face. And there's literally nothing you can do about it. Literally. Because if you could, you would. So you can't, so you don't. So anyways, back to what we were saying. Sorry, I had a momentary lapse of sanity there. So the Illuminati has consistently worked throughout the years, throughout the millennia, to fucking destroy this idea of women. Because women are the literal walking embodiment proof that magic is real. They're the living embodiment of power itself. They are the greatest hidden secret in the universe. And they're just walking around tra-la-la-la-la like they're fucking human and shit. Just walking around like they're humans and stuff. I mean, they are. But still, though. I mean, we are those things too. But they come from us. And it can be vice versa. A woman can manifest a man. But it's not really their duty or their job to do that. It's your job to work. You're the man. You're the man. The man. So it's your job to do the work in order to manifest this person into your life. She's not necessarily supposed to be manifesting men into her life. She's supposed to get manifested. You're supposed to have desire. You men, the chicken or the egg. The man is the egg, not the chicken. Women is a chick. We call them chicks. Why do you think we call them chicks? You ever ask the question, the chicken or the egg? What came first? The egg. Without the egg, there wouldn't be any chickens. That's the story of Adam and Eve. The story of Adam and Eve is the story of the chicken and the egg. What came first, the chicken or the egg? The egg. Without the egg, there's nothing. So there's also another story. Can God create a rock that can crush him? Yes. Because he's God. He can create whatever the fuck he wants, bro. Like, yeah, of course. I'm not going to do it because I'm not stupid. But yeah, if I wanted to, I could. Because I'm God. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Anything. We call our women chicks. She's a chick. Check out that hot chick over there. Chicken, chicken, ooh, ooh, chicken head. Chicken, chicken, ooh, ooh, chicken head. Boy, please, whatever. The chicken or the egg. So, we're both universal entities. But we both have different works to do. A woman's job is not to be a manifester. It's the man's job to be a manifester. That's what you are. You create reality. You create life on a consistent basis. That's why the Illuminati is superimposed on gay shit. Because they believe that men should be the only fucking thing on the planet. Because they believe this, they know, it's not that they believe the same thing I believe. They don't have the same values I have, but they are aware of the things that I know. And they pervert the things that we know. That's what they do. That's what the devil does, right? That's what the devil, that's what people keep saying that the devil does. The devil is a person. The devil will take everything that God has created and make a perverted version of it. That's what God does. That's what the Illuminati does. So everything that you're seeing right now that the Illuminati is doing is a perverted version of something that actually exists. And for some reason, nobody fucking understands that. Nobody fucking saw this. Even though it's written in the fucking Bible. Everybody that you walk around, if you go see somebody's grandma, if you go see somebody's grandma, they're gonna tell you the devil, you know, especially black grandmas gonna be like, they always know everything that the devil doing. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Like the black grandmas always know what the devil be doing all the time, bro. They got like fucking any whatever, right? So they always gonna tell you, oh, the devil, and they're right. They're not wrong about what they're saying. What they're saying is in the motherfucking Bible. Like, you can read it too. That's the worst fucking part. And they always got like some slick shit. You know, they be saying like, you know, oh, the devil is always gonna try to pervert, like some fucking sage knowledge type ish, like wisdom, you know what I mean? Like old people wisdom, you know what I mean? So everybody knows this. Everybody's aware that the devil's job on earth is to pervert everything that God created. God created women. The Illuminati is out here trying to pervert women. If you lose your desire for yourself, I don't know what that makes you, to be quite honest. How can you not love yourself? How can you not love yourself? How can you not love yourself? And it's understandable if you love yourself on that level to be gay. To be kind of gay, you're gonna be gay. If you love people that much, if you love yourself to a point that you become some kind of character, that you become some kind of character, you're gonna end up being gay, bro. You're gonna do gay shit. It's gonna happen. You might still like women, maybe, but you're gonna do some gay shit. Because you don't make a difference between sexes. All you know is that, goddamn, I'm beautiful. Like, you don't fucking care that it's a dude or a woman that's in front of you. You just think you're fucking beautiful, and you're fucking beautiful, man. I'm gonna fuck you now because you're beautiful, dude, and you remind me of myself, and I love myself, and I think I'm fucking hot, and you're standing there, and I think you're fucking hot. That's super gay. Pause. Hey, yo. But it is what it is. It's facts. It's just straight facts. And that's okay. But that's the good version of the gay shit. You have the good version that does not exist. By the way, what I just said is inexistent on this planet. Inexistent. You will find no one that's like what I just said. No one. Well, maybe. There's exceptions, but it's better to tell yourself that nobody out there is like that. So like that, if you do want to meet somebody like that, at least you'll meet the real person that's actually like that, and not some fucking Illuminati fuck freak psycho. So it's better to tell yourself that shit don't exist, because it don't. But it could happen. If you love yourself, that if you're narcissistic like that, like if you have that much narcissism in yourself that you love yourself to a point where you're kind of like you're just completely in love with yourself, and other people like, you know, that other people are you, and you manifest those people, so like you just you know, whatever. So that's pretty gay. Not that it matters, but it kind of is. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't give a fuck if that what being gay was. If that's what the gay people was talking about, I wouldn't give two flying fiddlesticks about gay people. I would never even mention gay people in my fucking videos, not even once, ever. And maybe some people would be homophobic and shit like that, but I wouldn't be. I guarantee you that shit. I don't have a problem with gay people. I don't have a problem with nobody. I don't give a shit what the fuck you do in your motherfucking bedroom. That's your motherfucking business. And if you told me you was gay, I wouldn't give a shit, because I don't give a shit. You know, like it's not like, okay, so what? You know, like what does that do? What am I supposed to think here? I'm supposed to see you differently because you say, oh, you're gay. Like, you know, that's crazy. I don't give a shit. I don't even care. Like, you know what I care about? When my fucking goddamn cheeseburger gonna be ready, because we've been standing here in this motherfucking goddamn fucking fast food restaurant for the past fucking 20 minutes, and my goddamn burger's still not on my motherfucking plate. That's what the fuck I fucking care about. Bro, you know, not for real. I'm just saying, man, that's the shit that I care about. I don't care about people fucking each other, man. I'm hungry. I want some fucking food. Where's my fucking paycheck? I've been waiting for my paycheck for a couple of days. I've been waiting for my goddamn food for a couple of minutes. Nigga, that's what's stressing me out. I'm stressed. Those things got bills to pay, bro. I got bills to pay. That's the kind of shit that's stressing me out. I don't give a fuck about people sleeping with other people, man. Like, so anyways, that is not my priority. So anyways, whatever. So the Illuminati have been consistently working hard at making everybody gay. And not only that, it's even deeper than that, because all of this is like some sort of black magic ritual that they're doing too. I mean, recently they just killed 3 actors, you know, which was blatant sacrificial murders. You know, Gene Hackman got killed with his wife and his dog. Angie Stone died in a car crash. And then there's one of the actors from Buffy the Vampire Slayer that also got killed. And they got killed. It was like there was no foul play involved. Like, it was basically they got killed, bro. Like, they were found dead in weird situations. Like, a car crash is not a natural cause of death. She was 63 years old, but it's not a natural cause of death. She died in a car crash. And you know what car crashes means in the Hollywood world, right? I mean, like, if most Hollywood actors, they all die in car crashes, man. You know, Paul Walker died in a car crash, and a couple of years later we ended up finding out that maybe that car crash wasn't necessarily as innocent as it first looked, you know. And a lot of people, you know, felt angry for losing Paul Walker because he was a car racing enthusiast, and he really fucking loved that shit, and he tried to do things to make sports cars better, which I 100,000% fucking appreciate, because I love car racing too, and one of these days I'm probably gonna do the same. So, you know, whatever. So shout out to Paul Walker for being a masculine gay guy. You know, like I don't know if he was gay, but shout out to Paul Walker for being a real one, bro. That dude was cool. He was a cool ass dude, and it's always the cool ones that die. Angie Stone was a cool character, and she died. You know, she's a bit too preachy for me, but you know, she's still a good person, and you know, it's always the good ones that go first. You know, and that's some bullshit. You know, because now we're filled to the brim with a bunch of nonsense garbage people, and we don't even know there's so much garbage fucking people out there that we don't even know what the fuck to do with them, dude. So we have to act as if they don't exist, or just let them do garbage shit, because there's so many garbage people that it would be physically impossible to stop all the garbage people from doing garbage shit, because there's so much garbage out here. So whatever. The good ones die first, like it's a good thing, like it's a oh great, more garbage people are coming in, great, fantastic. I can't wait to see all the garbage that they're gonna do. I can't wait. Sorry for my sarcasm here. So anyways, the Illuminati has been doing this for decades, and they have slowly removed women from man's soul. So basically, the Illuminati has successfully removed a rib from your body and kept it for themselves. So the Illuminati is literally, like, picture this, like, let's say Illuminati is one guy. So basically, this one guy is like, he's a fucking black magician, but he's just one guy, and that's his name, Illuminati, right? So you walk into Illuminati's house, and basically what you would see in Illuminati's house is an endless hallway. And I literally mean endless, because some of us, our rib is already detached and gone before we was even born, because our parents are so fucking brainwashed that they're gonna brainwash us too. And we're not even gonna, at least they were aware that they had a rib, but the children are not gonna be aware that they had a rib. They don't know. Nothing. And they end up, so they don't have any ribs, and then they have children, and those children don't have any ribs. Like, so everybody just losing their ribs. So it's endless hallways of ribs that exist and that are not even existing yet. And that's the beautiful thing about this magnificent transient fucking a brainwashing that they're doing, because it's affecting people to a point where they don't even need to necessarily brainwash you. They're gonna do the job. You're gonna do the job for them at this point, right? And then your kids are also going to be brainwashed, and their kids are going to be brainwashed. So they don't even need to necessarily do that much brainwashing, because they already know that you're going to pick up the information, and then you're going to enforce it, and then you're going to make sure that it's status quo, and then you're going to make sure that everybody else learns and abides by this status quo. Right? So this Illuminati guy that you walked into the house in, there would be endless hallways, just the entire wall, maybe 2 walls of just ribs in bottles, like a rib in a jar. It'd be like a fucking library, the endless hallway library of ribs in jars. That's the Illuminati. They take away your desires, they take away your dreams, they take away your life, and they give you some perverted version of it, and you think that's the only thing that's achievable. No, it's not. We're just acting like cowards. That's why you think that shit. You know what I mean? We're just acting like cowards. That's why you think that shit. But that's not reality. The reality that you live might be more comfortable than the reality that you used to live before that. But I guarantee you, this ain't it. This is nothing compared to the real shit. You don't even know what the real shit looks like, because we still haven't even touched it yet. We don't even know. Nobody knows what I don't know what the real shit looks like. But if those motherfuckers are trying that hard to attack me, other people like me, and brainwashing us and putting a veil over us and making sure that the government, like we get so much tax and debt that we can't get out of it, and you get school loans and school tuition that you can't pay, or you don't have the money to pay, and now you have to take odd jobs to fucking pay off those things. Now you have to work 3 fucking jobs. Where do you even get the time to fucking study or catch up on anything? You got so many fucking bills, you can't fucking do nothing. None of us know what the real shit looks like. We have a perverted version of it, which is called the Illuminati, and that's the closest thing you can get towards what the real shit looks like. But we don't know what the real shit looks like. And to be quite honest, the way that these motherfuckers are acting, it has to be motherfucking amazing. Because if it wasn't amazing, you wouldn't try this hard to smother that shit. You wouldn't try this hard to smother it. You wouldn't try this hard. So that means whatever the Illuminati is doing, or whoever's responsible for the Illuminati, they saw the real shit before, and they're scared of it, and they don't want it. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, they don't want to be in that. And the reason why they don't want to be in it is probably because, I don't know, they're the ones that would be the slave. Because, I don't know, they're too stupid. So they would end up being the slave. And we would be the master. And they don't want to be slaves. So they created this whole fucking thing so that they don't end up being slaves or something. I don't know. But me personally, I mean, I know what you're thinking right now. So it all pans out. But me personally, the way these motherfuckers are acting, I wouldn't mind fucking having them as one of my fucking slaves. I would wipe my feet on their fucking faces, to be quite honest. And I would not feel bad about it. That's literally what these son of a bitches deserve. They deserve a lot worse than that. I probably wouldn't even keep them as slaves and just get rid of them. You know, like, so anyway. That's why porn is horrible. I mean, porn is not. You know what? I feel like porn, because the Illuminati is in porn too. The porn is a very Illuminati industry. And it's a place where they take goddesses and they turn them into nothing. And people watch it and they accept it in their soul, in their mind, in their consciousness. And it's disgusting. Porn is disgusting. It's just the most disturbing, disgusting shit ever. But I've said this, but I also believe that porn is one of the things that are good that has been perverted. I think it has been perverted. I think God created porn. Because that's what I'm saying. If you look at it in that's kind of what I'm saying. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying in my head, that's technically what I'm saying. I'm saying I believe God created porn, and it was good. And at first, porn was a good idea. He was like, "This is great." God was like, "This is awesome. This is beautiful. This is the most wonderful thing I've ever created." But the devil came along. It was like, "Nah, fuck that," and perverted the fuck out of porn. And this is facts. This is straight facts. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, let's go back in time. So now you have to understand the reason why you have to pay for dinner. This is the reason why you have to pay for dinner. This is the reason why men feel the way they feel when they see a woman. This is why you have to pay for dinner. This is why it's not natural for a woman to pay for dinner. It's unnatural. It's weird. It makes my, I'm just thinking about it makes my skin crawl. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's emasculating. I feel like it's emasculating. I feel like it's emasculating. I feel like a bitch when a woman pays for dinner. I feel like a punk ass biatch when a woman pays for dinner, which never fucking happens to me, thankfully. But it kind of happens too. Like, we be sharing the fucking tab and shit, or I forgot my wallet and shit, and I'm like, God damn it. Or I thought I had some money, but I didn't, or whatever. That shit happened. It happens. I fucking hate it. I don't do it on purpose. The feeling I have when a woman, you know what? I'm easily offended. I'm an easily offended person, bro. I can already tell you. If a woman looks at me and the first thing she says is that she's gonna pay for dinner, my dick, I'm gonna jerk off tonight. That date is gonna end up in jerking off central. Because if you look at me and the first thing that comes out of your mouth is man, I'm gonna pay for dinner, man. You look broke as fuck, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I did my best to dress up and shit, and you know, and no. I don't understand dudes that be walking around thinking that that's a good thing that a woman. No, bro. That shit. If a woman says that she needs to pay for dinner, that means she already looking down on you. Yeah, you're already nothing right off the bat. Right off the bat, bro. Forget about everything else, man. If she says that she gonna pay for dinner, bro, that's already disrespect. Pause. That's already disrespect, bro. You already lost. Don't try to get in them jeans. Don't fucking ask for her phone number. Don't call her again, bro. It's over. It's over before it even got started. Pay for fucking dinner. What the fuck? Bro, that's crazy. What? Pay for what? Hey, man, whatever, man. Anyways, fucking soft guy era. That shit's terrible, man. That's terrible, bro. That's the last thing you want a woman to fucking tell you, bruh. That means she ain't sucking your dick. That's what the fuck that means, bro. If she's saying I'm gonna pay for dinner, that means I'm not sucking your dick, bro. End of story. End of fucking story. That's what that means. I don't care what you say. I don't care what she says. All I know is if you have to pay for dinner tonight, there's no fucking way you are fucking giving me no GOK 3000 at all. So yeah, as a man, you have to go on a journey to find yourself and to find what you're good at and fucking create a life for yourself and get that thing and do the thing. And also, that's if you don't believe in magic. Because if you do believe in magic, if you do believe in the whole rib thing that I was talking about, you can have that too and not have to pay for fucking dinner or pay for anything at all, to be quite honest. Because you're kind of like twins. You're kind of like, you're inseparable. You're like, you just, it is what it is. But if you believe in societal life, in real life and society and community and not doing magical mumbo jumbo and you want to do shit the hard way, well, you have to understand that there's some shit that are not good for society. And you have to understand that that's probably the reason why you're having a hard time if you're having a hard time. Because you're sitting up in here thinking that you're the man because she's paying for dinner. In actuality, she thinks you a punk ass biatch. Because she the one that got to pay for dinner. You bitch ass nigga. You a bitch. Nah, for real. Nah, you need to let that shit sink in. You need to let it sink in. You need to understand. You need to realize. It's not just the women calling you a bitch. It's reality. It's fucking the universe. The universe calling you a bitch, bro. Can't pay for dinner. Get the fuck out of here. You need to let that shit sink in. So, and it's okay that it's like that. Because like I said, man, that's the reason why she don't need to pay for dinner. That's the reason why she's already giving you everything. Because at the end of the day, money, cars, and clothes is nothing compared to what creates life. It's nothing compared to what creates life. This thing that you're having can create more life. It's not just used for your own personal pleasure. It's also used to create reality itself. And as much as these Illuminati guys hate women, how the fuck are you supposed to get other men if you don't have any women? So now they're doing research on how a man could have a baby. So like that, they could completely and 100% just remove women from the equation, which is absolutely not possible because men do not have ovaries. They're not built like that. They're not built for that. It's not natural. It's just not. And not all sciences or for the betterment of humanity. I mean, it's funny and it's cool if you can do it, but I'm pretty sure there's some side effects and drawbacks to even actually successfully do it, which I think they kind of did. I heard they successfully inseminated a man a couple years ago, 2 years ago, or a year ago. I heard they successfully inseminated a man. I don't know. I don't know what happened to that dude or whatever. Or if he even gave birth. Well, where the fuck is the baby gonna come out of? I don't even, like, his ass. I mean, like, what the fuck? And how is this? Whatever. So doesn't make any sense. So the Illuminati is not only the Illuminati is also trying to make men be able to carry babies. So that's just proof that they're trying to remove that's even more proof that they're trying to remove women from the equation, because women are actually the thing that they're most afraid of. They're not, what the Illuminati is afraid of is not me. I mean, they're afraid of me consciously. They're afraid of me. But the reason why they're afraid of me is because subconsciously they're afraid of women. Because the day that men are going to realize the entire truth about women and how they fit into the mold, which is basically what I just told you, but once dudes realize that everything I just said is true, which might not happen today or tomorrow or the day after that, but it could. Hopefully it will, because I'm going to laugh hard like a motherfucker once they start fucking burning these motherfuckers down, because that's what should happen. They're scared of that. That's what they're scared of. They're subconsciously they're scared of women. They attack targeted they say that targeted individual is their adversary, right? Or chosen ones is their adversary, but there's a reason why you're the adversary. There's a reason why, bro. Your respect for life is one of the reasons. And when you have to understand, you might not have all the required knowledge or all the required gnosis to understand that if you respect life, you will also inadvertently, whether you are aware of it or not, regardless of if you're doing it on purpose or not, you are going to automatically, systematically respect women. Women represent a lot of things. Women are gods. Women are gods. Bay worship, bro. Bay worship. The ass and the hips are real. Some Bay worship. So, but it's not about Bay worship. It's not. It's weird. You're supposed to Bay worship, but she's also supposed to worship you. You're supposed to worship each other. Like, you venerate the ground she walks on, but she also venerates the ground you walk on. You're like the most, like, to both of you, you're both the, like, most amazing thing both of you have ever seen. You're mind blown by yourself, like you're high on cocaine or something. That's just facts. That's just how it is. That's how it feels like. It feels like you're mind blown by yourself. You're like you're blowing yourself away, bro. Like, it's like, what? I'm that awesome, dude. What? This is crazy. And every single male on this planet is supposed to be exactly or feel exactly like that. They should not be living in loneliness or despair or depression. Every single male should be able to take one of their ribs and create the thing that they always wanted with it, because it's desire. So you're not even supposed to be lonely, but you can feel lonely for a minute because it might take a little bit of time. And you might have, especially if you picking this up today, then now you have to re-educate yourself on how to do that, and that's not easy. And especially if you don't want to ask me on how to do it, it's gonna be hard, and you're going to have to read some motherfucking books at the end of the fucking day. So it's your choice. But I'm telling you, if you do this shit without me, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna take years. It's going to take you. It took me years. It took me years, man. Years. So it's not easy. It's not an easy thing, but it could be easy. Like, let's say you're aware of laws of attraction, because some people are not aware of the laws of attraction. If you're aware of the laws of attraction, you can use laws of attraction method to create that reality, right? You can use the laws of attraction to create that reality, but there's nuances that you're not aware of also. I am aware of those nuances, and you can figure it out. If you're really good at manifestation, if you really understand what manifestation is, you can figure it out by yourself. I shit you not. If you're that good of a manifester, if you're really into laws of manifestation and all that, everything I just said, you can literally figure it out by yourself. And the universe will show you how to do it. All you have to do is listen to this video, and then the universe is going to tell you how to do it. What you perceive persists. What you are aware of shows itself. So if you're listening to this video and you wasn't aware of it before, well, congratulations. Now your consciousness is aware of it and will lead you down that road. Not because I'm a devil, not because I'm a devil worshiper, or I'm a demonologist or a necromancer, because what I speak is truth, and spirit will always lead you to the oasis. Spirit will not lead you to a desert. It's going to lead you where there is abundance of what you need. And if the words that I'm saying right now is something that you needed to hear, well, spirit is going to bring you to the oasis of the things that I'm saying, so you can see it for yourself and experience it for yourself and have that for yourself. And for the rest of us that are battling these Illuminati guys, their time is over. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. You just need to be patient. But the time is up. The fat lady has sung. Pause. The time is up. And they know it. That's why they're walking down these streets panicking, doing stupid shit that don't make sense, acting like buffoons because they can smell the end coming. That's why they're all over the media trying to create new events and, just shake people and stuff. It's not working. None of what they're doing is working. It's all not working. None of it's working. Nobody's trying to hear none of that garbage that they're talking about anymore, bro. We're tired of it. It's stupidity. You're stupid. Your brain is like dumb. No one fucking cares. No one fucking cares. We don't care. You're saying nonsense. There's not even a reason to care, bro. You're saying stupid shit all the time. So I see you guys on the next one. Sorry for the mess. By the way, peace out.